It's been a while. So if you watched like my last video, or I don't know, it was one of my most recent videos. I was talking about how I went to go upload the video and it didn't do it, like it didn't work. The same thing happened again with the last video. I went to go check it, see how it was doing. I was like, kind of weird. And it just wasn't posted at all. So, yeah, sorry about that. This one should be posted the day that I make it. But if it's not, you know why. But today, should I turn this one off? Yeah. For today, I think we should talk about something. This one's very, very important. My other video about like acceptance, that one apparently helped somebody out. So, it's always amazing to hear. But first off, you've probably seen it just now. Got my ears pierced. 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Pretty cool, huh? No, you don't think so? Alright, whatever. So, we're gonna be talking about depression and like suicide and stuff. So, trigger warning. If there's anybody that's watching this that doesn't want to go through with what I'm saying, or like doesn't want to hear anything about it, close the video or power through. Sometimes it's just what you got to do. But I'd like to start it off for once with the quote. I haven't done one of those in a minute. Suicide is it's a permanent solution to temporary problems. What I mean by this is how you're doing something, right, that is permanently getting rid of everything. It's destroying everything that you've built, everything that you're working on, everything that anyone has ever done for you. It's cutting it off. It's probably one of the most selfish and cowardly things to do. And you may be like, I tried to commit suicide. Don't call me a coward, blah, blah, blah. It's true. Honestly. I've known people who have tried to kill themselves. I've heard stories about people who know people that did. But whatever emotion you're feeling in this current moment, whether that be you're ecstatic, you're having the greatest time of your life, or you are in the deepest, darkest pit that you've ever been in, both of those feelings are temporary. You're not going to feel those forever. Things will either get worse or just smoothing out. Things will get better. As much as it doesn't feel like it in the moment, things very much will. So, please, if you are somebody that is struggling with depression or suicide, whatever, thinking about committing suicide, please do not. Just think about it. Think about all the things that you're missing out on, especially if you're a young person, in your teens. That is going to be a very emotional part of your life. You have hormones going crazy. They're gonna make you feel strong emotions, whatever. But by any means, if you feel like doing self-harm or whatever, reach out to somebody. Nobody's gonna judge you for, feeling the way you feel. And if they do, punch them. I don't know. But if they make fun of you for feeling the way you do, they're a piece of shit. All right. If it's one of your friends, especially, they're not one of your friends. No friend will ever insult you for feeling the way that you feel. So, yeah, if you need help with anything, honestly, leave a comment. If you're feeling down, if you need somebody to talk to, I'll give you like my Instagram or something. I will help as much as I can, because I would hate to have somebody that watches my videos, or somebody that I know, or somebody that you might know that needs help. I would hate to see or hear that things didn't go right for them and they ended up, So please reach out if you need anything. And that doesn't mean just to me. There are plenty of like hotlines and whatever. I know one of them is like 988. I haven't used it before, but I know people who have, and they are lifesavers. And like I said, it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Your emotions will fade, they will change. That's life. Things are constantly changing. But if you decide, just because you're at the lowest point in your life, that that's where it needs to end, by all means, rethink. Your life should not end until, honestly, I would say like your 80s. Like if a young person, I know I already said this, but like if a young person is feeling like they like want to end their life, there's so much more out there. I myself am very young. I've probably only lived like, hopefully, less than a quarter of my life. But, my life could end short, but I'm not going to end it myself. So, yeah, I know I'm probably just like speaking in circles, but please reach out to somebody. And, yeah, I guess we can talk about depression now, I guess. While it may not seem like it, there is a difference between having like clinical depression and just being depressed. They are both very strong. However, having depression is like, I don't have depression, so I wouldn't really know. But I'm like 90% sure it's like a long-lasting emotion. You feel like nobody cares about you. You feel like you shouldn't be on this planet or something. Or you just like constantly feel bad about yourself. And the difference between that and being depressed is you're in like a really sad state. Yes, that can last for a long period of time, but it's not like constant, like permanent depression. And even if you do have like clinical depression, well, I'm not going to really talk about like medicine and stuff because I don't know anything about it. There are those options out there. And there's also, I know I can't really just say this without being like, oh yeah, just be happy. Because it's not that easy. I know it's not that easy. But no matter how hard it is, you should always just try and think about it. Even if you can't make yourself feel happy, just think about like how happy you could be, or like, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm really explaining this well, but like think about all the good things that could happen in your life or that have already happened, instead of thinking about how bad your life currently is and whatever, and thinking about potentially committing suicide or whatever. But just give me 1 second to think. Alright. I couldn't really think of much to say, but again, if you're thinking about suicide, or you just feel like really upset about something, or you feel depressed, or you have depression, always reach out. It's your 100% going to be your best bet, because even though it will feel uncomfortable to talk to people, it's only going to help you. I promise. And again, like I said, if talking to me makes you feel any more comfortable, please leave a comment. But yeah, that should be everything for today. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. And remember to drink your water. Don't overthink. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. And most importantly, my friend, you, yes you, especially, I know you're watching. You are so deeply loved. Stay blessed. I'll catch you.